The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Jazz, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Spurs. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in Game 1. Now they know what to expect. Let's get going on Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. The starters for Utah. We've got Sharp, and it's Porter in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, we've got Henderson, and it's Peterson in at the two-guard spot. You look at San Antonio, they did what they needed to do in Game 1. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
The 15-footer, and the shot is good off the backboard.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Sharp. On the clock. Outside for Porter. Jenkins with a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Here's Peterson. Williams with it. Pass to Jenkins. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Booker. Porter looks it over. And yep, it's good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Giles. There's the three. He drops it from range.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's Booker. Here's Bernard driving to the basket. Misses the layup.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Pass to Giles. Now Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Here's Peterson. Outside for Henderson. Pass to Jenkins. Oh, Booker with a block. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And here's Porter. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Henderson. Pass to Peterson. Back to Henderson. Here's Peterson. The three ball. And Booker pulls it down.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
That's good.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Peterson. No made baskets yet. Here's Giles from outside the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Sharp. Here's Bernard. Here's Bird. Jenkins with a rebound. Jenkins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Peterson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Peterson. Shooting 1.
And it's Utah with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Bird. Down low. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Jenkins. Back to Henderson. Here's Jenkins. Outside. Williams. Three-pointer. No good. Here's Bird. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Peterson. Henderson outside. Pass to Peterson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio again can't hit.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Knocks it loose. Here's Bernard. Outside Sharp. Pulls up at the elbow. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jenkins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Peterson. Fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss. Outside Porter. Here's Bernard. Here's Bird. Now here's Booker. Here's Bernard. It's hauled in by Henderson. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Peterson. And the three-pointer goes. Peterson's got 6.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
There's a screen. Now here's Sharp. Here's Bird. Pass to Bernard. Over Henderson. And Bernard gets it to go.
Assistant. Bird.
The Spurs have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Peterson. Let's go with a 3. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Offensive rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Bird. Pass to Bernard. Outside Porter. Booker with a screen on Williams. And here's Porter outside. That one is off. Spurs lead by 5. And And here's Henderson. From downtown, Peterson, no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
San Antonio shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Pass to Williams. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Now Sharp. Porter with it. Pass to Bird. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Bird's got 6.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Outside, Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Bernard. Outside Young. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the left side wing. Here's Wallace. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Sharp, he's checked in for Utah. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Bernard. Screen by Young. Here's the 3. Bernard's shot is off. Henderson outside. Pass to Wallace. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz shooting 44% to start this ball game. Young with a screen on Henderson. On the take. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sharp's got 6.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's Henderson. The rebound by Bernard.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night. Peterson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Rollins comes in for Henderson. And that one misses. Well, San Antonio's shooting about 43% since tip-off. Pass to Peterson. Crosses over. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Give him 8 points now.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Utah's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Outside Sharp. Here's Bernard, and a nice finish on the layup. Bernard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Geiger, guarded by Young. Inside, here's Peterson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Screen by Young. Here's Bernard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. San Antonio leading. They swipe it. Here's Sharp. Finished off the break. Sharp's got 8 points.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Peterson. From outside, off the mark. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Jenkins. Clock at 6. Deflected! And for the Jazz. Wallace with it, and it's Young picking him up. Wallace, the pass to Rollins. Back to Wallace. Here's Geiger. Over Sharp. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Geiger's got his first points of the game. Utah trailing here. With the drive, lets the 3 fly, sends it home from three-point land. Jenkins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Peterson, no good. Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Sharp. Both free throws good from Sharp. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Rollins. Still without a bucket. Pass to Geiger. Here's Peterson. Basket counts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Utah leading. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Sharp has the open look. Gets a very good look and converts. Sharp's got 12 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
He buries it from 3.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
San Antonio has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. The offensive rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Screen by Young. Pass to Jenkins. Three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Peterson. Here's Geiger. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. San Antonio with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Peterson. He's got 15. From 13 feet, down it goes. Peterson's got 17.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Williams defending. That one goes. Count it. Here's Rollins. No points yet. Pass to Peterson. Who poked away. On the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
And he drops it first. Both shots good from the strike. The Spurs have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Rollins. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
Peterson, that one's good. Utah trailing here. Left side Booker. Pass to Bird. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Spurs have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. To the middle. Here's Rollins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That one's off. The Spurs making a switch here. Giles is checked in. And he sinks the second. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Booker. They set the pick. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. San Antonio leading. Here's Rollins. Pass to Peterson. Here's Giles. Pure from three-point range. Giles has got 9 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Outside Booker. Here's Bird. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. He's got 10.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
San Antonio has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Outside, Williams. Giles. Off target from outside. The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Jenkins. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Peterson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Peterson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Jenkins. Williams defending. Here's Jenkins. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Spurs lead by 3. Here's Rollins. Outside, Williams. Pass to Peterson. Fires from the line. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Peterson's got 24.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
This one for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Henderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Jazz making a switch here. Off the inbound. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 8 points.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Sharp against Henderson. Outside Sharp, just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bernard, fires for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Jenkins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams finds Henderson. It's picked off. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Henderson. Count that bucket. And now a 6-point San Antonio lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
So it's Utah now. Outside Porter. Here's Bird. 12 points for him. Yes, it's good. 14 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Giles. He's got 9. Peterson, no good. Now here's Porter. The D's right on him. Pass to Bernard. Here's Bird. Outside Sharp. Here's Bernard. He's got 6. That shot wide open. Now just a 1-point San Antonio lead. Henderson with it. Outside, Williams. Pass to Giles. A minute 42 left in the second period. To the inside. Here's Jenkins. Oh, Bucker with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Here's Jenkins. Hits the trifecta. Jenkins has got 5 points.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside Porter. Williams against Sharp. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Peterson. Here's Giles. The 3 is up. Sharp grabs the miss. .46 seconds left in the second period. Here's Booker. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. San Antonio's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Got a piece of it. Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh!
Wow!
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Utah shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Utah with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Utah Jazz.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Utah leading. They've got Williams, and it's Giles in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Porter. Blocked, and they get it back. Here's Booker. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Peterson.
Utah foul. Shot. First personal foul.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Good work there as it goes. Peterson's got 26 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Porter. There's a screen. Puts up a 3. And Giles pulls it down.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Henderson hits them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Bernard. He's got 9. Pass to Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Sharp against Williams. Here's Peterson. Five to shoot. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Third team foul. Peterson. Shooting one.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Bernard. Pass to Bird. Outside Sharp. There's a screen. Here's Bernard. Here's Bird. He's got 17 to the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Henderson outside. Here's Peterson. He has 29 now. Over Porter. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sharp, a screen on Henderson. Going inside. Bird passes to Sharp. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Outside, Williams.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Pass to Giles. Now here's Henderson. Here's Peterson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
15 foul. Peterson. Shooting one.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Sharp. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Outside Porter. Puts the move on. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside, Williams. Back to Henderson. Giles passes to Henderson. Here's Giles. 6 to shoot. Offensive board. Peterson buries it down low. Peterson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance point.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Porter. And here's Booker. Rebound by San Antonio. Jenkins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Williams. Oh, Booker with a block. Here's Bernard. 9 points in the game. Sharp passes to Bird. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. To the paint. Here's Jenkins. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Jazz have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
Peterson, second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah. Porter, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Pass to Giles. Outside, Williams for the lead. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Porter with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 1. The 3. Drops in the 3. Bernard's got 12 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8. Pass to Giles. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Porter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Jazz leading by 3. Bird passes to Booker. Now here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Here's Bernard. And he knocks the jumper down. Bernard's got 5 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Peterson. Launches it. Utah with the rebound. Bird's got 8 rebounds in the game.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Now here's Sharp. And the 3 off target.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Henderson. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Utah grabs the miss. Here he goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
At the line for the Jazz, Miller, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Jenkins. And he's going for the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Utah's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Bird. 20 points for him. Fires the 3. Bernard's shot is off. Left side, Williams. Knocked away. Here's Bernard. Fires in the triple. Bernard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Pass to Williams. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got rebound number 7 tonight.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Out to the right wing.
Second personal foul. Peterson, shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
The Jazz making a switch here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Utah leading by 9. Pass to Bernard. Outside Young. Here's Jenkins. Williams defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bernard. Here's Young. Rebound by San Antonio.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Geiger. Releases. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Williams has got 10.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Screen by Young. Here's Bernard. Another 3 for Utah.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Geiger. Here's Peterson. Outside for Henderson. the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second personal foul. Henderson. Shooting one.
Jazz leading by 7. Here's Bernard. Give him 23. Young can't hit. Pass to Henderson. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Buries it from 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Utah has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Screen by Young. Driving in. Here's Jenkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Henderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Utah leading. There's a minute 12 left in the third. From deep. That one no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. For the lead. On target from range. Henderson's got 12 now in this quarter. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Henderson for 3. Unable to get that one. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. San Antonio trailing here. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Pass to Peterson. Here's Geiger, guarded by Young. Here's Rollins. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Spurs lead by 1. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Here's Jenkins. seconds on the shot clock. No good from outside. The Spurs shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
High post Young. Down low. Banked it in off the glass.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Peterson, no good. Utah trailing here. Pass to Jenkins. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And he makes it. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Rollins. Wallace outside. Over to the wing. Here's Rollins. Inside. Stolen by Young. To the inside. It's tipped. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Rollins. Pass to Geiger. Here's Peterson. Plenty of space. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Peterson's got 38 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Drills it from deep. And the Jazz lead by 2.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Geiger. Here's Peterson. Off with the layup. Good on the bucket. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And here's Wallace. Here's Peterson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Williams is checked in for Wallace.
First team foul. Peterson. Shooting one.
Utah, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Takes it inside, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Utah making a switch here. Young's checked in.
Jazz substitution. Number 51, Jameer Young.
Pass to Jenkins. Screen by Young. The 3 is up. Geiger grabs the board.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Peterson. Jenkins with a rebound. Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the left wing. Here's Bird. Utah with another miss. San Antonio shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And he drives in. Geiger grabs the board. Geiger's got his 4th rebound in this one. With the fadeaway. Peterson no good. The Jazz shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bird. Sinks it from distance. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Rollins. Here's Peterson. And it's good. 2 points. Peterson's got 43 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Bird. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bird's got 22 points.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Peterson. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Peterson. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside Young. Inside. And Williams over to help. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Spurs call time.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Henderson. Williams misses. Sharp against Williams. Out left to the wing. Back to Sharp. Pass to Bernard. Here's Bird. Takes the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Utah ball.
Here's Bernard. Outside Porter. Here's Bird. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Back to Henderson. Pass to Peterson. Here's Jenkins. Here's Giles. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bernard. Outside Porter. Now here's Booker. Now here's Sharp. Williams defending. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. Shooting for Utah. Sharp. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And here's Henderson. Pass to Jenkins. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Peterson off the inbound pass. Here's Bird. Pass to Bernard. To the wing, right side. Here's Bird. Shot clock at 6. Bird. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Bird's got 6 here in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here is Williams, guarded by Sharp. The fadeaway. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Booker. Now Sharp. Here's Bernard. That three's off the mark.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Peterson shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
The Jazz have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's Porter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Utah. Porter at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Porter hits them both. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Peterson. And again.
He's on a tear offensively. lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Well, the Jazz shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Bird. Outside for Porter. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Peterson. Again! What an avalanche!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And the free throw, no good. Picked his pocket. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. And down it goes. 2 points.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 53% in the fourth. Here's Bird. Pass to Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
San Antonio trailing here. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Peterson. Shot blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Peterson. Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he hits both.
Well, no doubt about those free throws. Coming up big in the clutch.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
The Spurs call time. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's good. And tie game. Huge basket right there. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 48 seconds left in the game.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Cannot convert on the second. That misses. San Antonio with the ball. Williams in the post. Here's Giles. And that misses. That would have put him up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's in.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
The Spurs call time. .27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Peterson. The rebound by Bernard. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
To the wing on the left. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Henderson, first personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Utah. Bird, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. Tipped. So we see Utah get the win here. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.